Hey YouTube, this is Lady of Misrule and welcome to my channel. Today we're actually going to be doing a K-pop reaction video to BTS's Spring Day, which just dropped today, and people are going absolutely insane. So we're gonna get to that in just a minute. Very quickly though, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not a very old hardcore ARMY. I've very recently started getting into BTS. I got into K-pop like 3 months ago, so everything in this world is a little relatively new to me. If I make a accidentally inappropriate comment or something that you take offense to, please let me know and I will apologize. I'm very sorry in advance. Here we go. Kim Tae-young. V. I love V's otherworldliness. He seems to... my sister tells me that he's called the alien boy. I think it's so fitting. He has this naiveness that is very, very refreshing, and at the same time you're like, this kid cannot be from this world. Jungkook. He's my sister's bias, and I'm like, I just don't get it. I mean, no offense to Jungkook fans, but he's quite a bit younger than me, so I'm Rapmon. Rapmon's my second bias in BTS. I love how they started the song with Rapmon as well. It's a very Big Bang thing to do. Big Bang in the Maid era, they did If You, Let's Not Fall in Love, and then Last Dance, all starting with the vocal line, the rap line instead of the vocal line. I love this line, like the tiny dust floating in the air. Is this Jimin's voice? I'll get to you a little faster. If I was a snow in the air. Oh. I love how Jungkook's voice goes all glassy. And for those of you wondering, yes, I do know who they all are individually. I can't always pick out their voices, but I think I'm okay. Notice how Jin's sitting on a separate seat. I'm probably feeding into the fan theories about Jin being dead, but yeah. Although, to be honest, the entire song does kind of sound like a song you're dedicating to somebody who's passed away. It I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a song called "Missing You" by, you know what, I'm gonna look it up in a minute. Just Sugar and J-Hope. The train reminds me of the Hogwarts Express. Seriously, oh my gosh, this totally is giving me book 3 vibes with the whole Dementors thing. Jungkook's shook face. Whose voice is this? Is this V? Oh my god, man. look so sad. They look very disillusioned, you know? Like somebody just told them that Santa Claus doesn't exist. And they're coming to terms with it. See this part, please stay a little longer. It gives you this vibe that this song is literally written for a friend who's passed away, or, you know, who they've lost. Or maybe it's them referencing their youth, in that they've lost their youth or they're going past it. Jimin's shoes hanging by the end of their laces on the tray. That's a very interesting visual. Whew. Right, so thoughts. I'm sorry I kept talking throughout the entire video, but yeah, I just, there's so many thoughts that come to mind. There was this song, you know what, I'm gonna really quickly look it up. I think it was, wait, Missing You songs. Puff Daddy, Faith Evans, I'll Be Missing You. Literally, I'm getting such vibes, and not in like any actual creative sense. Not that they copied it or anything. They haven't. They're two very different songs, but the vibe, it's just. I'm actually playing the song right now. I'm just gonna take a quick look. It totally gives me vibes from I'll Be Missing You. It's, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of makes you think of the end of an era, but not in as finite a way as Last Dance did with Big. Like with Last Dance, you were like a puddle because you knew that this literally marked the end of an era. This, it kind of feels like they're saying goodbye to a part of themselves that they know they're probably not going to, how do I put it, meet again. Yeah, a person that they're never going to really be able to meet again, or not now, not anytime soon. That carefreeness, that childishness almost. And it's a very, it's not a bittersweet goodbye. It's like a, I know I have to do this and I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with it. But it's just taking me a little while to let go of that hand. And I just want you to know that you mattered, that I'll be waiting for you. And yeah, it's, you know what, now that I think of it, it kind of makes me think of, have any of you ever like dated a friend and then like had to break up, like somebody who's like literally your best friend? It's kind of like that. Like, imagine breaking up with someone who's literally your best friend, and not on bad terms, not on awful terms, but just because you've realized you've grown as people. Yeah, so to sum it up, very, very different vibe compared to what the other types of songs that they've released recently. I mean, I love Fire, I love Dope, I love, I even like, what's that song? War of Hormones and 21st Century Girl. But this song just seemed to have a lot more depth, which I think is amazing. I love the fact that BTS songs, both lyrically, music video wise, and now apparently even in terms of how they're layering their music seems to have more to it, you know? It's not just a song. It's there's always going to be a little more. You just have to listen for it. You have to wait. You have to try to figure out what's going on. You just need to find a way to relate it, or relate with it. And I think that's absolutely amazing, especially given the fact that with so many K-pop groups popping up, you really need something that sets you apart. And I believe that this depth is what gives BTS its individuality. I mean, I personally started getting into K-pop, like I said, just 3 months ago, and I started with Super Junior. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Super Junior. They're the first band group that I've started standing, and I am absolute Kim Hee-chul trash. But even with the way I've grown in terms of my musical tastes, like I've gone from Super Junior to Big Bang, and now BTS and Mamamoo, I really do think that BTS's involvement in terms of the way they use their lyrics and their music as a tool to communicate actual thoughts and actual perspectives, as opposed to simply putting out something that's poppy and catchy and like very in, is what's going to set them apart. It's what is setting them apart, and good for them. Yeah, so I'm going to close off here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was like an absolute mess of a video, but this is my first time making a K-pop reaction video. It's my first time making any kind of a video, so apologies in advance if this is an absolute mess. But thank you for watching, and maybe, fingers crossed, I will see you guys again for the Not Today MV. Bye bye.